All right, guys, I want to thank you all for being here with me. We're going to dive right into some messages around the Divine Masculine Collective, and we'll see what's coming up for them to communicate to you right now, okay? There's several cards that are coming out here, so what I'm going to do is like some short mini readings for the collective, because I know everybody is in a different place. We're all going through different timelines. We're all going through different cycles. Some of us have to repeat some cycles more than others. You know, it's just a whole big wild ride on this twin flame journey, but let's get into it, okay? Some messages from the Divine Masculine Collective. Okay, so for group one, someone's ready for intimacy with you. I feel like in the past, you guys could have experienced a lot of obstacles in the way of you getting close like this, but I do feel like, you know, for some of you, it could just be like a necessary part of your journey, okay? This is two people definitely at a distance, and I feel like the sensual tension is there. It's been building over time, and I do feel like from the Divine Feminine's perspective, there is a bit of shyness around this as well, and I feel like because the Divine Masculines often operate from like the lower chakras or like the dark energy, their appetite for connecting with you in the physical is just crazy. It's intense, but then it slowly helps you to open up as well, Divine Feminine, and then your energy when it comes to that sensuality is so potent, and I feel like there is something within them that knows this. It's beautiful, it's nurturing. I feel like they crave it as well. They may long for it. You could be dealing with a Divine Masculine as well that like they've never experienced true intimacy, okay? And for some reason when it comes to like physical touch, they definitely want to connect with you. They and it's the simple little things that I'm getting out of this card here. Like I'm getting the word mechanical. So in the past, a lot of them were just interested in like wham bam thank you ma'am. When I lived in Prince Edward Island, I remember the people that we were staying with at the time, they were this couple, and the old man, he'd watch Baywatch and he would talk about the ladies on Baywatch, and he would talk about how he'd like to wham bam thank you ma'am the ladies on Baywatch. So I thought that was funny. He was like this old kind of classic cranky old man that used to just, you know, sit back and watch TV. But yeah, that's just kind of what I'm getting out of this. It's just been mechanical, very quick kind of intimacy. They've never really slowed down and had that meaningful type of affectionate, sensual, passionate lovemaking, okay? It has literally just been the act itself. And I feel too like they've already experienced little bits of it, and it hasn't even been through physical touch. Like for many of you, I do see patterns of like messaging each other, maybe sending each other racy pictures, and just like it's, I know it's talking about the raw act of this, but the vibe I'm getting out of these two is like it's just such an innocent connection of wanting to connect with each other intimately. And what I see is like the Divine Feminine willingly giving this to this Divine Masculine who is just bewildered by the fact that, you know, the SEX can actually come along with feelings of trust, like bonding, experiencing someone in a way where it makes you just fall in love with them or care about them. They've never had this, and I feel like they can't get enough of it. They want more and more and more. So for many of you, I do feel like this is something that is coming up for you. You could be seeing 717 a lot, and you could be feeling a lot of tension, okay? A lot of sensuality. You could be feeling your Divine Masculine's energy as well coming through very strongly. So get ready for it, for whoever is in this group, okay? Because this is going to be an important part of your journey. Maybe even just kind of changing the ways you feel around intimacy. I feel that more for the Divine Masculines. I do feel like a lot of the Divine Feminines are really coming in to help slow things down for them, okay? All right, so let's move over to group two. My kids are a huge priority, young or old, okay? So this is a Divine Masculine that's definitely in a karmic cycle, okay? So this is going to be the group of you in the collective that you're definitely dealing with the karmic situation, okay? Many of your Divine Masculines may stay, and they want you to know that it's not what you think in terms of like the karmic partner, okay? A lot of you I'm seeing like social media So a lot of you could see that there's this kind of like happy home life, and the karmic might do a lot to push this, okay? Because the karmic knows that the children here are a huge priority for your divine masculines. And many of your divine masculines, I feel like they're communicating here to you that there is this huge amount of love for you, but like it's like they're staying put wherever it is they are because they have to be there. They've got to be there. It's like their role as a parent is it's very important. It's needed at this time, and your presence does bring about a positive shift in this divine masculine becoming even more serious about their role as a parent, okay? And I want this collective to know as well, there is this love that I feel that your masculine has for you, and more so, there's an attraction that they feel for you, okay? And I think that the biggest illusion is that you see them in this marriage. It could be like a structure I'm seeing, so a home with children, maybe even pets. It's like, you know, what you see on social media. When you look at your divine masculine's picture, it's like you could see it in their eyes that there is a part of them that's not, you know, fully there. Like their kids are very, very important to them, but in terms of like a love relationship, romantic relationship, passionate relationship, that's what's not there, okay? And many of you might feel it and intuitively, but then when you go on social media, you're like, oh damn, like, you know what, I'm the one that's messed up here. Maybe what I'm feeling is one-sided. Like, look at them, they look so happy, like, you know, what am I even doing? But it's like, it's social media, guys. Like, trust what you know intuitively, okay? A lot of your masculines are wanting to communicate to you, it is the children that are a priority for me, okay? Not my spouse. Many of you know this. The passion is just not there. I feel like it's been gone for a really long time. I am getting as well that they could feel like roommates, okay? They may not even sleep in the same bedroom, okay? I'm getting that sometimes, like, you know, mom might sleep with like the kids, or dad might bunk on the couch, like, you know, it's just not what you guys are seeing. And many of you, again, might feel this intuitively, but like they want to come through and confirm to you it's not what you think. Like when I communicate to you, when I reach out to you, it's like you may think, right, like you see a picture with them all happy on social media, and then it's like the next week your divine masculine is sending you a message, right? It's because they're trying to communicate to you, like, these are obligations that I have. Many of you might have met your divine masculine, even though like they were married and they did have a family. It's like that connection you couldn't control. It might have been in the eye contact. It might have just been like an instant kind of thing that you two have really tried to pull away from, but you just haven't been able to, okay? But they want you to know the truth. You know, it's a harsh truth, yes, but you know, they have obligations and they have that kind of image to upkeep. But you know in your heart of hearts that it's like if they had it their way, yeah, there's this passionate connection with you that they're lacking in their marriage, but they stay because they have priorities there. But in terms of that connection with the spouse, no. And that's been gone for a really long time. I think many of you know it, okay? All right, let's move on to the third group. I've matured a lot. I don't care for other people's advice. Okay, I'm getting friends, family, okay? Karmic friends and family as well. I feel like this is a transformation that this divine masculine is going through because you're showing up, divine feminine, okay? You're showing up and you're proving people wrong. I feel like the things that people maybe had to say about you or try to convince this divine masculine why you weren't a good choice or a good option, I feel like your divine masculines are looking, they're looking at you and the way that you live, or you might do your thing, or just the way that you just show up. Okay, you show up in this boss energy. You show up in a way that's really responsible, really reliable. Many of you, you're just kind of like this, you know, jack of all trades type of energy. You know, you can do anything. You have a lot of support around you. You have a good head on your shoulders, okay? And this is also what's helping your divine masculine to mature as well. Okay, and another thing too that I'm getting is like the ability to think for themselves. Many of them, although they appear to you, Divine Feminine, is just like so beautiful, masculine, strong, like you're there to mirror a lot of their insecurities. And you showing up in this mature energy mirrors to them where they're not really feeling that in their own lives. And one thing I do feel like why they're not caring for other people's opinions anymore is because they're starting to feel and see the effects of like what it's like to be controlled by others. Right? Like the subtle things that these karmic friends and family are doing to maintain control or to influence their decision making. You're showing up and letting your divine masculine know by demonstrating what it's like to make your own decisions, right? It's good to seek wise counsel, but at the end of the day, you have to make your decision and you will be respected for it. Okay, so many of you are really commanding respect in your own lives, Divine Feminine, and it's mirroring to your divine masculine. And there's been a lot of people in their ear about you, but these people, I feel like they can't help but like be silent or quiet in some way, because it's like, damn, like you're really bossing up and you're really showing up for yourself, Divine Feminine. The funny thing too is like the universe has a really interesting way of working, because I feel like the more these people were in your divine masculine's ear about how you weren't a good choice, the universe might have blessed you in a way where it's like, whoever was talking up in your divine masculine's ear, like you could be making more money than these people. You could be moving into a bigger home. You could be, I don't know, like it's this energy of like, you could be all of their boss, you know? And I think I shared recently a reading about people misjudging you, including the divine masculine. If you guys kind of go back in the library and see a title in there that talks about misjudged. But this is this energy here that I'm picking up here. A lot of people really misjudged you. Probably too, because you're a divine feminine, that you like to keep your shit on the low. You like to move quietly. You don't really talk about your movements. You just, bam, you'll just kind of periodically show up from time to time. I feel like you have a lot of people just hushing their mouths right now, being quiet about you. And this is what's really giving your divine masculine a bit of that courage to stand up for themselves and really pave their own way right now. Like they don't really care for other people's opinions. They're watching you kind of boss up and do your own thing and be mostly responsible for yourself. And they want to do that too. And that's the thing too, like when you care too much about people's advice or opinions, when you really break it down, you're just like, wait a second, like what are they doing for me? And if they are doing something for you, you better make sure you damn well take control and do it yourself. So that way you don't have to count on other people's advice or opinions or have people hold shit over your head, right? When you're doing everything and anything for yourself, you pay your own bills, you're responsible for yourself, you put your roof over your head, you drive your own car, you do anything and everything for yourself, you don't care about other people's opinions. So your maturity is basically showing this divine masculine what area of their lives people are influencing their decision making the most, and they're taking back their power. Okay, so yeah, that's a good one. All right, guys, we're going to move on to the last group. I keep your pictures in a safe place, okay? So I feel like you guys are definitely at a distance, and they want communication, okay? Because they're starting to go back to their phone in the closet or, you know, some, I don't know, printouts or whatever they have, okay? But I do see the corner of a closet somewhere. And they go and they take it out. Like, I do see a phone as well, so I don't know if your masculine has two phones, but I see somebody turning it on. It's like hidden, and then they take it out and they turn it on. So this is the safe place that they keep it in. It could be like an old phone that they don't use, and they've sent all your pictures there. It could be pictures of you from your social media that are just their favorites, okay? These could be really old pictures up to your most recent pictures. But they do keep it in a safe place, and they want you to know that, like, they think about you. They may be in a place where they can't reach out. It could be that they're in a karmic situation. It could be that you're in a karmic situation and it would be inappropriate of them to even come your way. But they want you to know, like, your intuition's bang on. The reason you pick up on their energy or feel their energy, or even you might be tempted to check on their social media, you don't know why, you just might feel drawn to them. It's a confirmation that it's because I watch you. It's because I think about you. It's because I talk to you. I talk to your pictures. It's because I hope that someday we can bump into each other. That's what I'm feeling too, a divine masculine that really just wishes, hopes, and prays, and they get really frustrated at the fact that you guys are at a distance, but they hope that you guys would just randomly bump into each other one day. You know what I mean? It's like they get really tempted to send you some kind of hint or clue that you're on their mind, accidentally liking one of your pictures and then unliking it, sending you a friend request and then deleting it, sending you a message with like a a message and be like, oh shoot, sorry, meant to text this person or whatever, and then strike up some kind of conversation with you. Like, I feel like these are all things that they think about when they look at your pictures. Okay, this is things that they probably even think about just in the middle of the day, and then when they come home they look at your pictures for a sense of comfort. Okay, definitely twin flame energy too, where you're starting to realize that, like, there's a strong pull to this person. Like, I normally never do this type of shit with anybody else, but with this person I do. They may get curious as well, just trying to Google shit to explain like what these strong feelings are. They may also question as to whether or not like you're feeling a connection to them. Is this one-sided? Should they try to reach out and see what your reaction would be like? And I feel like a lot of you are picking up on this excitement, okay? Many of you may be tempted to do the same thing, but again, I do feel like a knot, okay? There's a knot in the air, so I don't know if that represents some kind of block that says, oh God, I really want to talk to this person, but it would be so strange, it would be so awkward, it would be so out of the blue, it would be so inappropriate. But, really, guys, it wouldn't be, because I think that what you guys may not even realize, it's like both of you feeling this energy, both of you are feeling pulled to each other equally, in a sense, you know what I mean? So yeah, trust your intuition, trust what you're picking up about the person that's on your mind when I'm reading this type of energy here. Okay, because yeah, they're definitely feeling that pull towards you. Let them come forward though, okay? Let them sink into this energy a little bit, because I do feel like a masculine that, like, their heart, it has like palpitations when they look at your pictures and when they think about you, okay? All of this is helping them piece together that there's something more here than just a crush. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for this quick check-in. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you would like to connect with me closer, you can check out the links in my bio. I am over at Hipsy. You can join my community there to get updates about when I go live or any of my services that I offer. And then if you guys do want some more extended sensual readings, they don't stop. Check out my library over in the membership section. All right, you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.